Hello, meet again on my other video. This time I would like to show you how I do Chinese crispy pork. I learned this recipe from a few different recipe I try, and this is the way I like it to do it. I learned from my mom, have a chat with my friends who have always making this crispy pork, and I try to combine it the way I like it. I think it's what I feel like is the best result that I can get from it. You will see in another many recipe for this, which is they put a lot of sea salt on the skin to make it nice and crunchy. They roast it. I have to say it's so many way, but maybe the way I do it is maybe a bit out there, but I think it give the best result that I like to show you. So please, if you have a look, try it. If you like it, then again, as always, I'm really like to have a feedback from all of you who watch it, and especially when you do one that you already brave enough to try it, then tell me your experience, and I would love to if you share it with me. And even if you have a different way that so as I always say, I love to learn something new. I've been working as a chef for over 20 years, but I tell you, I still love to learn something new, something that I don't know. Something if I think is spectacular, love it. Okay, so please, I hope you enjoyed this video. First ingredient is a pork belly. I use 3 kilo of pork belly for this video. Then 3 item, 100 gram of salt, 10 gram of Chinese spices, and 10 gram of sugar. I use a brown sugar for this one. So for this one, I use British pork belly. You can see the mark of it, UK pork belly from the butcher. And the first move is I burn the extra excess fur from the butcher, with my blowtorch. You can skip this step if you like, but I just used to it. I always clean the skin, make sure all the fur is gone. You will understand why you don't really have to do this at the bit of the end of this video. So after we clear all the fur, the excess fur, so we turn it upside down like this, both of them. Then we're gonna start to mark them with a knife. The meat, we're gonna cut it halfway through, not fully through, like this. But the width about 2 centimeter. Yeah, 2 centimeter. Yeah, 2 centimeter width. This halfway through. Yeah, not through everything. When everything is marked like this, then we start to put the seasoning, salt, 5 spices, and the sugar. Mix it together, and then we put it equally, like you can see, like this, nice and equal like this. Next step, we're gonna poke this skin part with a knife or a fork, make a lot of hole like this. This is to help when to release all the water content from the pork belly. Then we cling film it, cover it with a cling film like this, and then we're gonna leave it to marinate to cure the belly for 2 hours. So after we leave it for 2 hours, we put the pork belly on the rack, and then we pour some rice vinegar on top of the skin. This to help the skin to dry up quicker, to make it crispier. Then we put it in the oven, 150 degrees Celsius for 2 hours. This after 2 hours, you can see the meat is cooked, but the meat part is cooked. Then we change the oven into the grill, to the grill setting. You know, you push the temperature to the highest one. Then we start to we watch it. This process, you know, will take a bit sometimes until it's cooking like this. You know, it start getting bubbly, getting dry, skin get crunchy. Keep going like this until you burn the skin part. This process will take about 40 minutes. Clean chopping board. I use newspaper as a base underneath it because I know it's gonna be a bit messy when you try to clean the burnt part of the skin like this. You know, this after 40 minutes you grill it, you can see all burnt, but then you scrape it, all the burnt part. Okay, do not scrape of this, you know, just scrape it with your knife, clear everything, all the burnt part. So after all clean the burnt part, nice, and this is the skin is really nice and crunchy. You can see now I turn it and I will make you know, try to portion it now. See, you know, cut it through now with a sharp knife again. Nice, and cut it like this. So, you know, then you cut it like in the, you know, we see it in the Chinese restaurant, you know, portion like this. And then I will take one, I will eat one, and you will listen how crunchiness of the skin of the fish pork belly. So yummy. So you see now the result from the way I do it. Some people will say that the skin part, the crunchy part, there's a bit of a burn, like a charred kind of a thing. But I found out the way I do it, especially, I don't know if you live in where I come from, Indonesia, it might not work as long as the way I live it here in this, when I live in England, because this over here is it's quite dry, it's not really humid. So this crispy pork, the skin part especially, you know, if I leave it on the, you know, like a controlled temperature, I can keep, it will still keep crunchy after at least 2 days. It's still nice and crunchy because I tried already. Then, but again, another trick as well, if you know, you make a batch, then you keep in the fridge. What you do, then you can reheat them up. Don't chop it. You know, you keep it in a bars like that, and then you preheat the oven like 180 degrees or 200 degrees, and then put the you know, the pork belly bar for 15 minutes. Then take it out, leave it to, you know, leave it outside to cooling down a bit. Then you portion it. It will bring back the crunchiness from the skin. So that works as well. You know, done it as well. So yes, so please leave a feedback, and I'm really excited to wait if any of you done it. Thank you.